Thanks, Keenan. Let's talk about a few things. And first and foremost, the heat. 90 degrees, 91 in fact, in downtown Detroit, feeling like 98. That's why we have that excessive heat alert, that excessive heat warning in effect, and actually the extreme heat warning. They recently changed that name, and I'm still calling it excessive, but it's extreme heat warning. It's in effect for downtown Detroit at 91, feeling like 98. Because of the dew point, that's really the key here. You get a dew point number of 72. The muggy meter is off the charts. That's making it feel close to 100 in a lot of spots. It feels like it in Windsor and Monroe, as well as Mount Clemens and Ann Arbor. I think you get the idea. This is day 4 of this heat wave, and it should be the last day that we'll have to talk about at least this batch of heat. Of course, since we're just getting started with summer, we'll probably have more before things are all said and done. So the extreme heat warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. Same thing for the heat advisory, with the heat index averaging about 100 to 105. The difference is, unlike the last couple of days, there might be some showers and thunderstorms that might have something to say about the intensity and the duration of the heat through the afternoon and the evening. The actual temps will climb to about 94 degrees, so we're almost there in Detroit. But let's talk about these storms. You'll find we'll go from literally nothing going on out there. This is a snapshot on Futurecast, at least, at 2 o'clock to kaboom, they start igniting. And any one of these storms could mean business. They could produce some gusty winds, very heavy rainfall, and intense lightning. I will say the true definition, as I like to say, of scattered to isolated. But when these storms ignite, they will go big just because there's plenty of fuel. These storms tap into the humidity. You feel it with the muggy meter. Any storm that flares up will be able to go intense. So even if you don't get the severe thunderstorm warning, because it's not severe by definition, it will still be an intense storm with heavy rainfall capable of producing some gusty winds, damaging wind potentially, but primarily it's the street flooding. I'm thinking that's going to be a concern, especially if it ignites over, say, a concrete location like a city or across Metro Detroit. The gusty winds are definitely going to pick up as well. And this is what I mean when I say the potential is there. When you see these pops of yellow, that's the model saying, hey, there's a pretty good chance in a short period of time you could pick up 1 to 3 inches of rain with just one storm. And because it's going to be popping up all over Metro Detroit, the chance will be there. And it's not just for today. It's for today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Intense storms will be a possibility. I'm thinking the atmosphere will leave us alone by Friday, or at least to a degree, and that allows us to warm up again. So the 90s are back by Friday. The 80s take us into the weekend, and it looks drier for Saturday and Sunday.